If you live in a flood zone, you might not know. With the rain that we are getting and the start of hurricane season about a week away, you really need to find out right now. Brightside reporter Josh Sidorowitz is here, and Josh, USF students are making it super easy to find out.
Very easy, Court. People want to know simply, am I in one and how much is it going to cost me, right? So you know how if you go and buy a car online, you can go look up the Carfax report, find out the history, any risks if you're going to buy it? Well, the University of South Florida grads who are behind this idea say, think of it as a Carfax, but for your house. The end result is a flood risk report that looks an awful lot like this one here, even includes insurance premium estimates. NoFloodFlorida.com is the name of the website. Ahmed Hamed and Taylor Langford are the water resource engineers developing it. They say the data that they use in their reports is from FEMA, from the county, cities, and the Water Management District. It's all public data, but it is scattered data, not necessarily easy to understand once you find it. So they compile it. They explain what it means to you. Say like how much of your property or the house that is on it is in a floodplain, and perhaps most importantly, how much it could wind up costing you.
We thought there's got to be a better way to convey that information to people. Engineers are really good with developing this data, not as good with conveying it in a way that's usable.
I think one of the main benefits, at least for this service, is that we are combining a variety of resources that are segregated. You may have to contact an insurance agent directly, provide them with all this information, and then potentially wait several days. Our goal is to provide them more efficiently.
This report also includes information about flooding and whether or not it is common in other areas around your house. They want to get to the point where this data will automatically be plugged into listings if you're looking at houses on Trulia or Zillow. And if you are interested in doing this, it is free for now. It's just two guys, though. They're doing this startup here, so they've gotten hundreds of requests the past few days. He just texted me since 5:30, a ton more requests. So bear with them, but I think they're onto something. It's good information.
It's important information.
Yes.
And it's also important to know that this is different from your flood zones with hurricanes when we start talking about surge. So any place that it can rain, we can get flooding, and it's important to know that risk. Good stuff, Josh. That's good information. I mean, it really is important to understand how dangerous heavy rainfall can be. Look at this graphic here. So if you've got an acre of land, right? Some of you might have a little bit more, a little bit less than that at your house. But when we get 1 inch of rainfall over that acre of land, that equates to 27,154 gallons of water. Now, as we go through the next several days with this tropical system moving through the Gulf of Mexico, we could pick up an additional 3 to 5 inches of rain, which would amount to over 135,000 gallons of water over a relatively short period of time. So we're thinking that we could see some flooding as we head into the holiday weekend. Across the state of Florida, on an average day, check this number out. The state of Florida, on an average day, receives 150 billion gallons of water from rain.
Unbelievable numbers there.